Hello everyone, I am TJ. I figured I'd get back to doing something I haven't quite done in a while, and that's making guides for video games and achievement guides. So I'm going to start this off getting back into this with a game I recently got into and I've been enjoying quite a lot, and as you can see on the screen, it's Resident Evil 3. For this first guide, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the S rank on Resident Evil 3 on the hardcore difficulty without shop items. I'm not going to be using any shop items for this first guide. I will be putting out another one. It may already be out. There'll be a link for it when it does go out. That will use shop items for anyone struggling with this one to get the S rank. Because, as you can see, we have an hour and 45 minutes to get this done, to get S rank, with only 5 saves allowed throughout the entire game. Luckily, it gives me a little bit of a break, because autosave is still enabled on hardcore difficulty, so if you die or screw up, it's not as much of a punishment as if you were doing the Resident Evil 2 remake, where it would put you back to your last save. I don't know if that's the same for other Resident Evil games, as these are the only 2 I've played, but hey, I figured I'd do the guide anyway, because I'm enjoying it. So, as you can see here, my best time has been an hour, 38 minutes, and 35 seconds, which I literally just got about an hour ago when I was doing my last practice run for this. There's not a whole lot of wiggle room with this, with what I'm doing here. So I will say, my advice, watch the guide, see what I'm doing, practice. Practice will make perfect. It's taken me several tries to get this down pat, so practice will get you there. With that being said, though, let's get right into this with a new game on hardcore difficulty. We're gonna skip the cutscenes. And this first part, I'm not gonna have a lot to really say about it, because it's really just follow the one path we have. Just a lot of skipping cutscenes, going to the bathroom twice, and running from Nemesis down the set path. There's not a whole lot of tricks to it.
Who could that be?
But what I will say is,
What the hell is that
while
thing?
we're running, what I will say is, one thing to do, pay very close attention to what I'm keeping on in my inventory and what I'm putting in the item bots. I've kind of figured out, I'm doing that for a very specific reason, and that's so that I have all the space I need to grab all the items I need without making multiple trips to the bots. And try not to use things like grenades and flashbangs willy-nilly, because there's going to be certain parts that I use those for, especially the grenades. And we have successfully escaped Jill's apartment.
You okay?
And skip the cutscenes.
I don't know. One fucked up thing always leads to another. It's like Arclay on steroids.
And we're just gonna walk until the game allows us to run.
Hey, wait! Down here! Damn it!
There we go. I
I
also just noticed, I think that's the RPD in the background. Also, definitely run straight to the bar. You can get killed by those zombies. Found that one out the hard way.
Sorry, Brad.
And we're gonna go and pick up our gun now. Which the camera like pans away for like a second, and like Jill already has all the straps and gloves magically on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention it. We're just gonna run from that zombie back there as soon as we picked up the gun. You only got 5 bullets, and there's like 2 more zombies that come out from behind him, so he's not in our way, and we don't have the ammo to kill them all, so no need to even bother.
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
Hey, come on.
And we're just gonna
There's a
walk
helicopter
through
waiting
this
to take you to
area.
safety.
We're not gonna bother with him at
I'm
all.
not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only
you.
safe place.
And we're gonna pick up the ammo before we leave. And just loading up the gun. Just as a backup. I don't plan on using it just yet. Alright, and the plan here is to get the zombies out of the elevator, back up a tiny bit, and run around the left side of them.
Shit.
And there we go. Backed up a little bit, ran around the left, didn't have to dodge. And didn't get bitten. That's the important part. Dodge is going to be your friend. Definitely learn the dodge mechanic. And I know that now that I've said that, totally going to screw it up at some point here.
It's my turn, bitch.
And there he is. Very menacing, but not really in a hurry to kill us, it seems. Which I'm thankful for.
Oh, come on.
And now we get
Did
like
shit
the
to
fun
close this.
video game.
Sorry, we're gonna have to
Is
go
trope
around.
the right word? I don't know.
Hey, what do you
We
know
get the
about
fun
the
thing
boss?
of following an NPC
Nothing.
who
Never seen
moves
anything like it.
faster than you
It's no
walk,
zombie.
but slower than you
He knows what he
run.
wants and won't stop till he gets it. Don't you like that in a man?
Which is
No thanks.
a little annoying when you have the time limit of an hour and 45 minutes.
I promise you're in good hands.
And I also find it weird that you get extended dialogue here if you
Fucking
walk
kidding me? You
extremely
guys are the ones who
slow
caused
through this
all
corridor.
Whoa,
Like,
whoa, whoa.
walking really slow, there won't be an awkward pause right here. Jill will actually respond to
You don't have
that.
to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
But again, you have to be like really slow.
It's this way.
I don't know, I just find that weird. And now he decided to pick up the pace.
First things first.
And
Get you geared up.
this is something I've recently discovered, is that the parts where they have dialogue, but you're still playing the game, it actually stops the timer. So, right here, when she picks up the radio and is talking right here, the timer is actually paused, but we can still move around. So, whenever this happens, we can just walk to our destination and then hit skip,
And how do I do
because it
that?
does stop you from interacting with doors and items, but it cuts the timer. So now that we've gotten up here, I can skip their dialogue and pick up everything that we want right here. And we've saved some time in doing that. And we're going to come to the bots real quick. I'm going to combine those 2 gunpowders to get us some ammo. And our loadout is just the handgun, knife, and ammo. We're going to put those herbs up. And again, we're going to try the same trick on this zombie. Back up just a tiny bit to get him towards you, and then run around the right-hand side of him. And up here, we're going to stick to the right-hand side of the wall. We're running past these zombies. Stick to the right-hand wall to avoid the one on the left. Cut over to the left to avoid the cop, and we just bypass them. No ammo spent, no tags either, no damage. And we're just gonna back up and just wait until the red barrel is like the halfway point between those 2 zombies, like that. Shoot it, kills all 3. We can get the gunpowder out of the crate now. We're gonna come down the left side here to lure the female towards us, and that other one who's random, and cut to the right, and electrocute them. Ooh, we got a little close. That was a little close for comfort. grab the gunpowder, and we can run past. The female zombie's always in the same position. We can lure her up the steps and then cut over. That other zombie that I said was close to comfort, he's random. We're going to come in here. We're going to grab the green herb and the fancy bots. We're going to be getting all the fancy botses. Don't worry. They're going to be the other two are going to be the very last thing we grab. So we're putting everything that we got up, keeping the same loadout, the handgun, the knife, and the ammo. We're going to come out here and immediately take kind of a U-turn to the right to grab this ammo. We're mostly just waiting for these zombies to get up. All of them have to be up and moving before we can kill it, before we can blow the red barrel. Otherwise, it will not kill all of them. Coming into the railway, there's one zombie we need to kill. There he is. This guy needs to die. Oh, that's a nice crit. Get the fire hose. And we're going to come into this room real quick because we need the grenade. So we're going to get the gunpowder and this grenade. The grenade is vital. We're going to be using that against Nemesis when he shows up. And we're good to leave. But before we head back to the fire, we're going to take a quick dip into the pharmacy. Kill those two zombies. I don't know if they come close to us, but we're just not deal with that. This guy needs to die. Another crit. That's nice. The game might be feeling sorry for me that my last recording didn't work. I'm going to combine these two real quick to make shotgun shells and handgun ammo. I'm making the shotgun shells, even though I don't have the shotgun, for one, for later, and two, to have all the inventory space I need. I'm going to come up these stairs here and into this little apartment. I don't know exactly what it is. We're going to open up this door. Standing in it, we're going to kneecap this zombie, staggering him, and then we're going to move over here and get this gunpowder. I didn't mean to pick up the document. And the safe is 937. And this is going to give us the red dot sight for our pistol. That zombie at the door, he always goes to the right and goes behind it and then tries to push his way through the door. So if you can't kneecap him before he gets to the right-hand side of the door, don't try running in. He will grab you. Just let him bash his way through the door and run past him. And coming up here, we're going to come to these pipes here, and we're going to shoot the red barrel through there. And grab the red herb, mix it with our green. And then right where this zombie was snacking on a guy, we're going to pick up gunpowder and mix it for more ammo. And I think I should note at this point, don't worry if you make mistakes or if you use more items than I use. We're going to have more than enough gunpowder and ammo that we can make things that we need, and we're going to have more than enough heals. So don't feel too bad if you're using things that I'm not. And here I'm going to put everything back up, keeping our same loadout: the handgun, the knife, the bolt cutters, and the ammo. And now we're going to go into the garage.
Is someone in here?
And skipping the cutscene with Nikolai, we're going to grab the shotgun shells. So I guess you don't really have to put up the shotgun shells if you don't want to, because we're going to get more right there. I just find it easy that there's a bots right there and to drop off everything that I don't use. Dogs right here. We're going to try to shoot the first one, staggering him. We staggered him a bit too much, apparently. They're both dead. Okay, so that was an interesting thing. I shot the first dog to slow him down, so both would be together to hit him with the electric generator. It kind of confused that dog, apparently, as he was just walking around in the background, and then realized, oh, I'm supposed to attack someone. That was a little weird. We're going to come in here. We're going to try to put this one zombie down. That's crit. That's so nice to see. I'm gonna lure her to me. And I'm gonna run around the side here. And I'm gonna dodge past this zombie on the stairs. There we go. Dodge past him. I really thought my timer was gonna come back where I said learn to dodge, and I figured I was gonna get bit. But just dodge past him, grab that red herb. We're gonna come here, and I'm just gonna drop off the shotgun shells. I'm keeping the red herb on me. If you did get bitten by any of those zombies in there, don't worry about healing just yet, because we're gonna be forced to heal in a moment. So grab those 2 green herbs there. We need to go get the lockpick, and I'm gonna grab the ammo as well, just I like to have as much ammo as physically possible for these freaking bugs, man. I hate them so much. I really don't know if I hate this section more or the hunters. Probably this section, because I can't just avoid them like I do the hunters. Grabbing the handgun ammo, and now we can go in. And the reason we don't heal just yet if you're injured is because we're going to get forced to heal right here. So why use 2 healing items when you can just use the 1? I'm skipping that cutscene. It's just disgusting. And now the bugs. Yay. Really just want to keep your eyes up and your ears on to listen for them. Ooh, didn't know that. Heard that one time and didn't realize how close he was. Thank God for the electric generator. I always shoot the electric generator after grabbing that green herb just to clear out anything around. And I'm not hearing anything, so I should be good to get this. And I'm just running right in here. There's one that spawns behind me. I don't know if they're infinitely spawned or if there is a set number of them, so I'm just going to assume they infinitely spawn and avoid as many as I can. We're gonna have more than enough ammo, but I don't want to waste it on things that have an infinite spawn. Yep, there you are. Heard you. Definitely thought I heard one behind me, but I guess not. There it is. That's what I was hearing. Yep, there he is. Where'd he go? And I should be good now. Ooh, I do. Yep, there's the one.
Come on!
Dodging past them. I'm gonna throw the switch real quick. There's gonna be one. There's 2 coming. Yep. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh boy. I can't even get to this electric panel in time. This is... I shouldn't... Yeah. Okay, there we go. Come on. Got them all.
Done. Time to get
And now just run like hell. Oh my god, are you really gonna be in my way? Okay, thank god. Usually they do not come from the gate. I'm gonna use this green herb now.
all that leaves is the main power switch.
That wasn't the cleanest run. And now for the bots. I'm gonna put the knife away. I'm keeping the handgun, the bolt cutters, the lockpick, weapons. That one grenade we had, we're gonna use it for Nemesis. And I'm going to take this heal I have just as a backup.
Carlos,
And
it's
again,
Jake.
our
I've restored
timer has
power to
now
the subway.
stopped, so we can walk down to the lockers where we're going to get some handgun ammo and gunpowder.
It should be in the subway company's offices. Unfortunately, all I can tell you is that it's somewhere in the area.
You don't even know what building? That's helpful.
Thanks, partner.
And this conversation should take us
Not your partner.
to the lockers. There we go. And handgun, gunpowder. Or ammo, gunpowder. We're not picking up an extra handgun. Alright. Pause it real quick. What I'm going to do here is a little tricky. I'm going to get close enough to the wall where Nemesis doesn't show up just yet. I'm going to throw the grenade, run forward, get him to burst through the wall so that the grenade goes off as the animation's happening, which it should still stagger him and make him drop our extended mag. If it doesn't work, the autosave was just as we exited the subway, the substation. So if it doesn't work, that's why there's a cut, and I quit out of the game and continued from the main menu. So let's see. I'm going to walk to right about here, throw that grenade, and run forward. And, yep, there we go, it worked. So it's pretty much as soon as I started hitting the rubble on the ground is when I threw the grenade and ran forward. And now we're going to run by him. And this should give us the exact timing where he's going to appear in front of the donut shop. We're going to dodge past her and into the garage. So we want Nemesis to appear on this side of the donut shop. We can electrocute him. If he appears on the other side, there's like an 80% chance we die. We're gonna get the first aid spray out of here. So we'll have 2 heals. So let's see where Nemesis shows up. Like I said, you want him on this side of the donut shop, not the other side, because the other side has 2 zombies we have to deal with, and we don't want to be adding a Nemesis on top of that. So let's see. Yep, there he is. Electrocute him. We're going to run past him. And we're going to try to dodge past the other zombies. I'm probably going to get tagged at least once, which is why we have the heals. Dodge. And I actually made it past both of them. Usually one of them grabs me. That's nice. But that's why we have the heals on us, if we do get grabbed. And now we can come back in here and we can get the first aid spray out of this locker. Oh. Yeah, and that's why I dropped off the things I did, because we're going to get first aid spray, shotgun, and ammo, filling up those last 3 slots we have. Again, a reason why it's important to pay attention to what I'm dropping off and picking up.
Carlos, I'm in the control room. Now what?
And we're gonna just keep that conversation going until we get to this box so that we can get the shotgun shells out of it. And now we can input the train code, which is going to be FA02 RA03 SA02.
Consider it done.
And you can't hit enter until they finish their conversation.
Me. I finished inputting the subway route.
Again, if you don't know that puzzle, you can just... This stream right here is the back wall behind us, in front of us, and we can just look at it there to get that route. And now we are on our way out. We're going to put a shotgun shell into this parasite guy and into the guy coming through the door. Ooh, that's bad. I got stuck on him. That could have been bad. We're going to stick to the left side of that car and then run around to the right of that zombie. And we're going to go and we're going to hit up the item bots really quick. My loadout here... Right, we're just keeping the handgun, the bolt cutters, the lockpick, the shotgun, and the shells. Everything else goes away. We need 5 slots on us, and we're going to get this grenade. We need 5 empty slots to grab everything before heading back. And we got the grenade equipped. We're going to throw it immediately. Stagger Nemesis. We're going to get our moderator, and I'm going to really quickly just equip this. I'm going to run up the left-hand side to avoid that parasite guy, and I'm going to get the shotgun out for any zombie that's in my path up here. which looked like that female zombie. And we're going to have enough time. We're going to come to the convenience store first. And we're going to get the 3 items in here. We're going to get the fancy bots, the high-grade gunpowder, and the first aid spray. And now we're going to head over to the toy uncle. The cop just fell out of the car. That's why we go to the toy uncle second, so that that cop is easily dodgeable when we're leaving. And there we go. We are full on inventory space. We're going to dodge around that cop zombie, and we are going to leave. Nemesis, not even a problem. Dodge past her. And there's one more cop up here that we're going to dodge past. And we're just going to run straight to the exit here. That parasite, not even a problem. We can outrun him every time. And here we're just going to go and put the bolt cutters away since we're not going to be ever using them again. And I need to get the fancy boxes out. There we go. And here for this puzzle, we're going to get this. It doesn't matter what order you put them in. You get the same thing regardless of the gemstone. It's just the order of placing. It's just placing the things is the number of items you get. It's always going to be the grenade, the stock, the shot, and the hip pouch, regardless of which gemstone you put in. The grenade, vitally important. We're going to be using that at the pretty much end of the game is when that one comes in. And the hip pouch. And if you're wondering why I'm not combining things just yet, it's because every second we spend in our inventory does count against our time played, which means the more time you spend in your inventory, the faster you have to play the game. So I do it when I need to.
Nice job.
And be ready to run, because Nemesis is on our ass again. We're going to grab this heal and dodge him almost immediately. And we're going to run up here and just be ready to shoot the electric generator as he comes around the corner. That gives us enough time to hit this grate twice. You need 3 times to pop it completely, but we can do it twice before he is in the room and on our ass like that. Because he can knock you off with that animation. So we're going to lead him around in a circle here. And pop the red barrels. Grab that handgun ammo. And grab the shotgun shells he drops. Now I'm going to start combining things. Because I have to get this open.
Now's my chance.
And now we can leave. There is one other time Nemesis will give us items that I'm not going to be going for because I don't want to use that grenade on Nemesis, especially for flame rounds. Because the 4th time you put him down, he gives you flame rounds, and we're going to have more than enough grenade launcher rounds.
Carlos, do you copy?
And that grenade is going to be very helpful. Grab the red herb and the handgun and shotgun shells. We're going to go into our next loadout here, which is going to be sewers loadout. The shotgun shells, the shotgun, the shells for it, and the lockpick. And I saw my time was 20. Whoops, I put that away. It was 23 minutes. That's pretty good. That's pretty much what you want to be looking at. I need to re-shortcut that to over there. Definitely no more than 25 minutes reaching the sewer. If you are over 25 minutes when you come to the sewer, just restart and run it again. So I died. Yeah. The first dam I ran into, I did my trick of throwing a grenade at him, and it actually threw the dam into me and killed me. I'm not sure where I cut it, but like I said, 23 to 25 minutes is what we're looking at here. Let's try this again. Throw the grenade at him. Okay, it did it again. It did it again. We're looking at... Okay, there we go. 3 to 4 shotgun shells after that grenade will hit him. I don't know why it threw him at me twice. Every other time I've ever done this, it just hits him, and then I put 3 shotgun shells into him. That time it actually threw him at me. And I was not prepared for it last time, and he just ate me. Grenade launcher. Yeah, I'm not sure where I cut it at, so I was saying, if you're over 25 minutes getting into the sewers, just rerun the game. And we're gonna come here, and we're not gonna have to worry about them being thrown at us anymore. We're gonna use the grenade launcher. We're gonna put 2 shotgun shells into him and just run by him. That will put him down. We're gonna take a quick detour under this waterfall for some shotgun rounds. The shotgun is gonna be our friend throughout this entire game, so we want to keep it with ammunition. Because we're gonna want to try to make as little shotgun ammo as possible. Another gamma. And again, flamethrower, or flame round, and 2 shotgun rounds. And flame rounds right here. Yeah, we want to make as little shotgun ammo as possible because the high-grade gunpowder also makes the Magnum ammo, which is going to be very helpful for the very last boss fight. Battery, high-grade, reason we brought the lockpick. We're going to make some more flame rounds here to deal with these last 3 gamma we're going to be dealing with. Which is also the reason why you see me not mixing things immediately upon grabbing them. I like to do the mixing when I need to and not when I grab things, unless it's for the... I accidentally hit Y. Unless it's for the reason of saving space. These next 2 guys, not last 2, we're just going to hit with a flame round and run past. We don't have to kill them. We're not coming back through the sewers, so... doesn't matter that they're still alive. And run past. And then there's just one more gamma we have to kill. This one we do have to kill because we do spend more than enough time in this room, and I don't want to be gobbled up. So, flame round, and again, 2 shotgun shells. And while he's dying, I'm going to leave the room to go get the battery. And he's dead. Thank God, those things are fucking terrifying. We're gonna get the 2 gunpowders in here. And the hip pouch. Inventory space is very important, and the explosive powders are also extremely important. We're gonna want as much explosives as possible. And we are good to leave the sewers now. You know, I like these sewers better than the Resident Evil 2 sewers. This is definitely an easier sewer
Carlos,
section.
Can you hear me now?
Jill. Oh, thank God. Everything okay?
Yeah.
And again, they're talking,
I
so
lost him.
timer is paused.
Great. The subway's
And we're able to
ready
just
go.
walk it out. And this conversation is pretty much over at the time you reach the ladder. And Flamethrower Nemesis. We're going to sit to the left-hand side here. This zombie, not even a problem. He doesn't even realize we're there. He must not have his right eye. It must have fallen out or something. We're going to take a quick stop here in the safe room for the explosive powder and this green herb. Herbs and powders, definitely very important. And now we're set to run. We're getting close to our first save here. I have not figured out how to dodge past that zombie yet. I always get bitten, so he gets shotgun shelled.
I gotta get out. Quick.
We're going to be doing our loadout and our first save at the top of this tower. And we're just going to continue to run from Nemesis. Again, he's very ineffective at killing us, but flamethrowers are terrifying. And we've reached our first save point area. I'm gonna do my loadout first. I'm gonna drop off everything but the shotgun and its ammo real quick. I'm gonna take out the handgun. I'm gonna come down to my ammo. I'm gonna take out a full stack of handgun ammo, and I'm gonna take out all of my shotgun shells up to just pretty much a full stack. And then 3 heals and a red herb is what we're looking at. And then we're gonna make our first save. Alright, and now that we've got that first save under our belt, we can go ahead and take on Nemesis. Real quick, let's take a look. 30 minutes, 56 seconds, that's really good. That's not the fastest I've run it in, but that's really good. You want to be looking at it no more than 33 minutes. You definitely want to be under the 33-minute mark going into this fight. And with that, we're going to get into what is probably the hardest boss fight of the game. I'm going to quickly fully load that. I just realized. Come to the right here, behind these pallets. He doesn't turn enough to actually fire at us. So we can just get some free shots off on his ammo pack, his fuel tank. And I'm going to quickly now go and take a run for supplies as he's doing that. I'm going to mix these together. I'm going to grab this green herb. I am not mixing it. Okay, he's coming this way this time. We'll get the shotgun rounds later. Grab the handgun, grab the explosive rounds. We're going to lure him to this battery and electrocute him. And I'm going to use the shotgun to put 4 shots into the fuel tank. Now I'm going to run past, grab the shotgun shells, and get the explosive rounds over here. Oh, and he's nice enough to stand still for me. If I could stop shooting him in the head and actually get the fuel tank, that would be cool. Well, staggered him. There we go. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep shooting him in the metal heart. And one thing I learned here, whoops, well, I messed it up. Pretty much all of his attacks we can dodge by running to the right of him. And I'm gonna be running to the left because there's a firewall in my way. So dodge to the right. Gets us far enough away where we can keep shooting him in the heart. And this is... Whew. That one you really want to judge when he starts doing that... Oh, okay. I'm going to get caught on fire. The swing attack, you always get caught on fire. When he goes for the lunge, you either need to be far enough away to avoid it, or close enough where you can dodge it. Still got caught on fire from that one. And I'm gonna go and lure him back to the electric bank. I took a hit there. That was unfortunate. And electrocute him, and I'm gonna use the shotgun on his heart. There we go, and that's the fight. It's pretty simple to just
Jill,
once
you ready?
once the fuel tank explodes, just keep shooting the heart and dodging to the right of his attacks.
Bastard's dead.
It's pretty simple. Then lure him to the battery bank to just put the shotgun shells into him.
Turning yourself into bait. You could have been killed.
It takes some practice,
Don't
but
start.
it's easy. We can just walk out this conversation to the car to grab those batteries. Those are bullets. I had battery on the brain because I was just talking about electrocuting Nemesis. And we're back in the RPD area. I want you to take a quick detour to the garage area of the RPD. As we're going to go for a high-grade gunpowder down here. Just high grade's super important. And then we're going to run to the gun shop Kendo. We're going to head straight to that restaurant. Cutting through the ambulance in this red barrel towards that zombie banging on the wall. And then we're going to turn right. He never gets off the wall fast enough to attack us, and we don't want to run through the others in the middle of the road because they'll usually bite you. So we'll come in here, we'll grab this explosive powder. Not that explosive powder, because we don't have room anymore, and the handgun ammo. I'm going to skip the cutscene with Kendo. We're going to come to the bots, and my gun shop loadout is going to be the handgun, ammo, shotgun, the shells, the lockpick, and the knife, and then we'll pick up everything else in the room. And I just need to get my lockpick out. And we're going to grab everything else off of here. So the gunpowder, we need the shotgun barrel. Well, I didn't need to mix that there. We'll get the explosive A. Usually, I just don't usually do that. I don't know why I did that. And then we'll come out here. Usually I put the shotgun on at the same time I grab this red herb, because I can kill like 3 birds with 1 stone at that point. I can drop the key, I can make a heal, and I can make the shotgun all at one time. So I'll grab the red herb, and now I'll drop the key, mix these together, and usually now I make the shotgun. We're gonna shoot him in the head, staying back from him, because sometimes even if you shoot him, he'll still grab onto you. And we just don't want to do that. This guy here, I'm going to shotgun twice. You can perfect dodge him for a 1-shot kill. I'm just not gonna risk it. Especially because every time I think I know the timing on that guy's tail whip, he goes, "Oh, you thought so," and then smacks me in the face. And now we get to run from the rocket launcher.
Rocket launcher? Really?
Dodge the red laser. Turn the camera around. We want to see what he's doing. He is going to rocket launch. Turn the camera around again. Let's see what he's doing. Okay, he is going to rocket launcher again. I turn the camera around because he either stops to shoot a rocket at us, or he tries to catch up and punch us in the back. So I turn the camera around so that I can see what he's doing and when to dodge if I need to. We're going to run up against these cars here so that Nemesis can't actually hit us. He'll just hit the cars. And free heal right there. So if you got tagged and you had to use, if you got hit by the rocket, we had a heal on us. And there's another one right there to make up for that in case we got hit again. Or just to have on us. Again, don't feel bad if you're using more heals than I am. It's fine. We're gonna have more than enough.
I think I know how to slow that fucker down. Head back towards the station.
And lead him right to you?
It's okay. Trust me.
And now we're just gonna run back. Because it's that easy, right? Right? Yeah, didn't think so. We get to be Indiana Jones for a moment. We're gonna run from a falling head. We're gonna hide right by these cardboard boxes, and as soon as the head rolls past, we're able to run by. And I just want to see what is Nemesis doing. Okay, he's gonna run after us. And I'm gonna get these handgun ammos here. This is the part where you could throw another grenade at Nemesis and get flame rounds from him. That's the 4th item drop he does right there. I'm not doing it because that grenade's important, and the flame rounds, I don't need, we're not gonna need them. There's no challenge, there's no anything for making him drop all 4 items in a playthrough, so
Carlos, I know we
it doesn't quite matter.
Thanks for the same.
Hey, you saved my ass first. You're a hell of a lot braver than me.
Okay, yep, cool. I'm a hell of a lot braver. Can you move?
We can
Thanks.
get everyone out of the city now.
Yeah.
If you can't tell, it really bothers me that Carlos just stops and taunts in a doorway.
What about you?
From the sound of it, I won't be catching the train.
And we're not able to move forward until they finish taunting.
If it means I can help save the city, it's fine by me.
And invisible barrier drawn, we can move. And we're gonna be at this point, we're gonna want to be jumping over to Carlos, which is what we're gonna be doing. At about roughly 40 minutes is what we're gonna be wanting to look at here. Like 40, 41, 42 at the most. 42 at the most. If you're anything more than that, load the last save, see if maybe you can do that boss fight quicker. Alright. Let's see. I'm at 39 minutes, 31 seconds, so that's pretty good. Again, not my best, but, you know, it'll do. Like I said, 40 minutes is what we want to be seeing around here. I'll take 41, but no more than 42.
Keep your head screwed on, Romeo. This is the police station.
We're gonna be trying to get under into the hospital in under an hour. And we're just gonna burst some shots into Brad. With the assault rifle, aiming for the body, I miss more, especially with my aim, I miss more shots than I hit when aiming for the head with the assault rifle. So I just aim for the body, because if it's anything like Resident Evil 2, a body shot and a headshot do the same damage, except for the fact that a headshot does a crit. Or when a headshot does do a crit, it pops the head.
I thought this was a rescue.
So I went around and grabbed that green herb. And now I have just literally got to wait for the timer here for Tyrell to talk to us.
Bard had access to Umbrella's darkest secrets. He knows we'll try to keep him under our thumbs.
So this search and rescue mission is really more like find and detain. Right. Good to know.
I'll open the shutter so you can get through.
You stay here and find out what's been going on here at the station.
Call you if I
We
find
just did
anything.
told it to the computer stream while they talked.
Hey!
And we can finally move.
Yeah.
I don't know if I forget if I mentioned it, but we definitely want to be grabbing the ID badge off Brad's body. It lets us get access to these crates, which will give us the ammo we need and a weapon attachment we need.
What the hell was that thing?
And yeah, we're back in the RPD. We're gonna be not killing this zombie. We're just gonna need him to go down. Come on, go down. There we go. He's down. We're gonna just shoulder charge past the door. So shoulder charge into that guy and run past him. Grab the flashbang off the table, and we're gonna run into the next room. The zombies don't catch us. And assault rifle ammo there.
You copy? There's something real nasty in.
And we end the conversation as we reach the door. We're gonna cut a left immediately, kill this zombie here, and we're gonna open up this crate real quick, get ammo out of there. Those crates, like starting from that crate on, they're all random. They give different items pretty much every time I play. So I'm not gonna say what's in a crate because odds are it's different for you. But all of them will be useful. And are you dead? Okay, there's one not dead here. But he's dead now. And if you're wondering, I'm burst firing so that I don't waste ammo. And so that I can keep everything on target. We're going to come into the west office here. Get our scope out of this box. And AR ammo out of there. I'm going to use the handgun on this guy. Well, that was a crit, but I could have sworn that was on his head. Was that I guess it was his shoulder. And we're going to come here, get the handgun ammo, and this safe is 9-15-7. It is the same combo as it is in Resident Evil 2, which is nice that it rewards players that played that game. And then we're going to quickly come and grab the red herb and the handgun ammo, and we're going to mix the red and green herbs. You dead? You look dead. You're not dead. Okay, you're dead. Give me 1 second. The computer that's recording my audio just went to sleep, so... Well, its screensaver went on, so just want to make sure it's still recording. And yes, it is still recording, so cool. Or then I come into the dark room real quick just to grab a red herb and some AR ammo before heading up to the 3rd floor.
Carlos, the STARS office is up ahead.
That's cool. We're not going there just yet. This zombie here needs to die. He's not dead. He's dead now, though. And then our key that we're looking for is right there. We're going to come up to this box, and we get a green herb this time. And the combination here, same as Resident Evil 2, DCM. And we get our assault rifle ammo out of there. I'm going to hold off on mixing those two herbs together because I got to go into my inventory when we go to the safety deposit room, so... And I don't need inventory space at the moment, so that's fine. We're going to stop and walk right here at this dead body. I don't know why the hell that just turned like that. Liquor, that's why we stopped. And we're just going to come into the safe deposit room, come to the left-hand side, and take care of this zombie. And we're going to put in 3 codes, 104, 106, and 109. That will get us the battery, some assault rifle ammo, and a grenade. And I'm actually starting to wonder if I need to use or not. Either way, I want it. We're going to pick up the battery. We're going to pick up the assault rifle ammo, the grenade, and we get a green herb here. And I forgot to mix those herbs when I was throwing the key away. Stop and walk at the door. Liquor is still there. Now we can start running. And we're just going to run 3rd floor. Or, sorry, 2nd floor. We're going to the showers. Come on, let me in the door. Grab the green herb over here. Pretty much cut off the conversation because we're going to go into this locker for another flashbang. I'm going to equip this grenade in case I need it. I'm going to try not using it this time. And we're going to use the electric gadget. If you need to use it, that's fine because there's going to be a horde of zombies, so if you feel like you need to use the grenade, go ahead. I'm going to see if I can... I'm going to try to save it. Whoops, forgot to reload. That was... Thank God he went the other direction. Come on, reload, reload, Carlos. Yeah, I should have used the grenade. Cool, 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 cool. They're dead. You're not dead. You're dead now.
One at a time, take a number.
Oh, you weren't dead. And then there's 2 cops in here. Yeah, you're not dead over here. Neither of you were dead. If there's ever a zombie laying near a door and the door doesn't close, it's because they're not dead. Are you really still not dead?
It sucks to be popular.
There we go. Now we're gonna walk out this door, open up the spots for AR ammo. I used a lot so far. We're gonna get this liquor to come to us. There we go. We're gonna lure him back over into this corner here. And we're just gonna walk around him. If you're wondering why I'm not healing, it's because when we switch away from Carlos, he gets auto-healed. We can start running at that white plan. So when we switch away from Carlos in a moment, he's gonna be auto-healed. Pick up that flashbang. And so I don't have to waste a healing item healing him. And I can throw that away. And we're going to pick up one more first aid and a red herb that will mix with a green since we're out of inventory space before we leave. Mix that, and we're good to go. We're back as Jill. Yeah, so it seems whenever you cut away from a character, they will be auto-healed. So if you get to the point where you know you're about to end a segment for a character, don't worry about healing because they're just going to auto-heal themselves. And we're back as Jill at 49 minutes, 29 seconds. That's really good. I usually look for 50 minutes to be back as Jill. 51 at the most. Again, tight windows because an hour and 45 minutes is not very forgiving. And again, if you're struggling, if you find yourself struggling with this guide, I will be putting out another one using shop items, but this is for those who want to do it without shop items or who don't have the points for shop items. So we're back as Jill. This is the clock tower fight scene. Our loadout here is going to be the handgun, ammo for it, the shotgun, ammo for it, the grenade launcher loaded with explosive rounds already, an extra 7 explosive rounds, 2 flame rounds, 4 mine rounds, and a single heal. So let's get that done. Grenade launcher there. We're going to take out 2 explosive powders because we need to make more explosive rounds. And sorry, oh no, I did have that right. I thought I had that right. There we go. And swap this out for the explosive rounds. And let me just double check that. Yeah, that looks good. I need shotgun rounds though, is the thing. Cool, so I need to make some. I'm gonna put these away real quick. Just to have inventory space to make some more shotgun rounds, because I want as close to a full stack as possible. And we're gonna make our second save right here. Alright, and with that save under our belt, we're gonna get going again. We're gonna run through this hallway. Stick to the left-hand side, we're running past everyone. If you go to the too far to the right or the middle, that top zombie will get us. We're gonna dodge past these guys and run to the ladder. If you're not, I would definitely recommend learning the dodge, because every shotgun round we use, because we're not comfortable dodging, is one less shotgun round we have for a boss fight. We're gonna get those handgun rounds. We're gonna make one last heal before we go into this fight, which is this green herb here. Can the game please? There we go. It wasn't letting me pick it up. And the red herb over here. There we go. And I'm gonna go into this with the grenade launcher already equipped. It already has the explosive rounds in it. And that's what we're gonna be using. Please remember, you have to actually hit forward to get across this bridge. Even though you just barely have to tap it to get her to start going. You do actually have to hit it. And so yeah, we're just gonna use the grenade launcher on him. Pretty much every explosive round and every flame round, using all of those will get him to start running around in circles. We're gonna reload and start running from him. Just barely out of range of that. You can't reload, or you can't dodge while reloading. So yeah, we're gonna use all the explosive rounds. We're gonna use all of these flame rounds, which we're gonna go pick up some more real quick while we're reloading. And switching to flame rounds. Flame rounds are good against him. Fire damage is always good against him. But, oh, that missed. That was bad on my part. But they don't stagger him like the explosive rounds do. And last explosive round. Switching over to the mine rounds. And yes, that was enough damage to get him into his next form, running around in circles. And I'm just going to stick a mine right there. There's also the ability to make heals down here if you need them, if you're getting hit more. We're just going to shotgun his heart now. And switch to the pistol. Remember, switching to your sidearm is always faster than reloading. And I'm just going to use the pistol to get him to start running around in circles again. Like that. And another grenade round up there. I'm going to take this time to reload the shotgun. There we go. Again, same thing. Shotgun his heart. I think this is his heart. I'm not entirely sure what it is. But I know it's the part you're supposed to shoot. And we're just going to, again, keep using the pistol to get him to start running in a circle again. Like that. Oh, okay, cool. That actually... I wasn't sure that was going to get him. I thought he would have to go around again. But same thing, just keep shotgunning him. And pistol.
Carlos! Come on, you're gonna crap out on me
And now we'll just go around and collect everything that's down here. The boss fights with him actually aren't that bad. They're definitely nowhere near as bad as the Birkin fights in Resident Evil 2. Especially once you learn the tricks to these. Oh, Mitsu. There we go. And there's another green herb, which I'd rather have the herbs than the ammo at this point. Because I'm pretty much done with the handgun for her. And I just realized I think I got through that without having to use a heal. Which is why I didn't have space. But again, if you're using more items, that's completely fine. We're going to have more than enough. And we're back as Carlos. In the hospital at 55 minutes. Wow, that's actually pretty fast. That boss fight was actually went a lot faster than I thought it would. Like I said, you definitely want to be here in under an hour. If you are at an hour, you gotta hustle your ass through this. Through the rest of the game. If you're anything over an hour, go back to the last save and try that boss fight again. Maybe you gotta do it a little quicker to get into that point of under an hour. If you've been lagging behind on each of these marks I've been giving you, and you're over an hour at this point, maybe just start over and try again. I mean, you bought the game because you like it, so is it that bad that you gotta run it again?
Promise.
I'm gonna come to the bots real quick and store 1 flashbang and everything but 3, and well, all my heals except for 3. And I still have this grenade on me. I'm gonna keep this grenade. I know exactly where I'm using that grenade.
Tyrell, where's Bard now?
Gotta be the lab in the back. Stay front.
And we're gonna skip once we get to that point. Once we get to where that first aid spray is.
I don't got time
Yeah,
for this.
right here. Didn't quite kill all of them, but that'll save us some time. If I can actually aim. Yeah, you're dead. Whew, accuracy, not great. Yeah, you're definitely not dead. But you're dead now. You're dead, cool. What about you, Doc? Are you dead? Yep, they're all dead. Cool. Saved a lot of time right there with that grenade. Every zombie in that room needs to die. That's why I saved that grenade. Usually I don't have that grenade with me and I have to use bullets. But that grenade is a time saver.
Welcome to the office
And tape player.
of
Definitely
Dr.
need that.
Escobar.
I'm not going to be picking up any of the heals. Well, I'm not going to be picking up most of the heals. Every zombie in this room needs to die as well. But these guys are... There's only 3 of them standing. So that's why I used the grenade in the last room. And just got rid of, like, the 6 zombies. You're not dead. Still not dead. Still not dead. You're dead now. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead. Okay. All that ammo. Trick her off the gurney by running towards it and then back away. Couple handgun rounds in her head will put her down and kill her. Oh, we had a green herb this time. You weren't actually dead. Again, I grabbed that bots, but that was a green herb, so I just went against what I said of not picking up healing items, but that was because it was random. And we're gonna come upside, we're gonna come upstairs. This zombie needs to die. I accidentally pulled the trigger and missed. Oh, thank God, the game is feeling nice again. It gave me a crit. And we're just going to run straight across, turn right, and jump out the window. And right here on this pot is the grip for our assault rifle. And there's the key. Also, if you were wondering why I put up that one flashbang, handed AR ammo right there. I put up that one flashbang because we're going to be picking up one more. And that way we don't go over a stack. We just save up that inventory space because we're not going to need that many flashbangs in this area. We're going to be using 2 flashbangs here. So really I could have put up 2, but I just put up the 1 because that's all I really needed to put up. And we're back upstairs. We're going to cut left. I just realized I did it again. I forgot I moved my save point. AR ammo, green herb, and handed ammo in this room. you'll have seen it in text form at the beginning of this. Make a save point at the beginning of the hospital. That way, if you spend too long, you can just keep reloading it and running it again and again, because you want to spend at least 14 minutes in here, no more. And I just realized I forgot I moved that one, and I didn't make that save because I'm just not used to it. And we're going to use the key. We're going to get the flashbang out of here. There's that flashbang. I'm going to dump off that key now and get the hospital badge out of the locker towards the wall. This is something I literally learned on my last run. We can avoid this this hunter here. We're gonna run away from him, lure him around here, around these boxes. You might get tied, you might have to heal, but that's why we have a couple heals on us for just these instances. And I just got pushed out of the way of him, and we're running through. He can't leave that room, and he'll despawn when we come back as Jill, so it doesn't matter. And when you get the extended mag out of here, the combination is 9-3. Yes, I said extended mag. I know it says dual mag, and I know that's what it says, but it functions as an extended mag, so I call it an extended mag because that's what it is. And we're gonna use the keycard. A dual mag would allow you to have quicker reloads. An extended mag doubles the capacity of your weapon, which is exactly what this functions as, so come on. That's what it is. These two zombies need to die. Oh, you're still... Damn. You were still alive too, but I kind of expected that. I wasn't expecting the other guy to still stay standing. And he's still alive! Oh my god. Okay, there we go. And at this point, make sure the flashbangs are equipped. We're going to be using both of the two I said. We're going to be using them in this room. Open the door, flashbang. I hate the hunters. Just even when they're flashed, they flail around and hit you. We're going to grab the tape. And we're going to quickly go and use another flashbang. Oh, and also it only flashes one of them. The other one doesn't get flashed. Don't know why. If you can't tell, I hate the hunters with like a burning passion. They suck. They eat up, they are bullet sponges, they have an insta-kill ability, and they just don't function properly with flashbangs. But anyway, I digress. Oh, and I did lie, there is a reason why I keep all the flashbangs. I used the last one here. We're just going to turn left, avoiding those zombies for now. We're going to use and come into the operating room, combine that, get rid of that, and we'll pick up the hand grenade and the flashbangs, get all the ammo off of here, which I actually have too many heals now, so I'm going to get rid of that one. There's another green herb over there. Oh no, I lied. We picked up another one. That's right. I could have dropped them off, but I don't. It's fine. Whatever. We're going to wait for them to break down the door and flash them all. And run past. We'll deal with them as Jill. Because we are going for the Magnum. I'm going for that Magnum. It takes about 5 minutes to get the Magnum and all of its ammo, but it saves you time and ammunition and heals in the nest. And we're going to dump off this. We're going to come over here and get more ammo. I'm probably going to have to dump another heal. Or handgun ammo. Probably handgun ammo.
Tyrell, Bard's dead.
We'll let them do their
He's been
little
shot.
Conversation.
Shit. And the vaccine?
And then we'll stop it there. Okay, I didn't have to drop it. I had enough space.
Is it here?
And we'll grab the vaccine because for whatever reason punching a computer monitor opens the door.
Alright, Joe. Hang tight.
Don't ask me why.
T,
That's not exactly how technology works. The monitor does not do anything but show you what the computer is showing you.
Have you seen
We're gonna skip, and we're just running. Avoid the hunters like the plague, because they suck. He will chase you down this hallway. Like, 90% of the time he chases you down the hallway, but as long as you're in full health, we can get to this doorway before he attacks, and he will miss every single time as long as you're in the doorway. So be at full health when we come back, as we're leaving Bard's office.
You're gonna be okay.
Probably should have said that before I left his office. But I'm really hoping you're not watching this while trying to play for the first time, and I'm really hoping you watch through this at least once first.
Sounds like there's a lot
First aid
of
spray, we'll pick it up. And I'm going to pick up that one flashbang I dropped off. There it is. I have way too many heals on me. I'm dropping off 2 of them. I'm going to keep those 2 spots open for ammo. And I'm going to run forward immediately to grab these ammo and... yeah, I did it again. I grabbed the... I thought I was trying to get the ammo and I grabbed the first aid. I'm going to be just standing right here in between the desk and the room we're barricading. It gives us the best ability to just kind of swivel and see everyone. And it keeps us far enough away from the windows where when I wasn't paying attention, that guy was sneaking up, so I was far enough away from the windows where it didn't hurt. We do have 2 electric generators here. I don't really use them, but definitely feel free to if you're getting overrun and you need them. It's what they're there for. And I would definitely recommend... I need this grenade equipped. Don't use the grenades in the flashbangs. Or if you're gonna use them, if you really need to use just one flashbang, the others will be extremely useful later on. If you really need to stagger zombies, definitely use those electric generators. Don't use the flashbangs. Alright, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, he's there. I'm making a run for the ammo. And I have enough time, I'm gonna run for this ammo as well. Okay, I couldn't grab all of it, but I grabbed a good amount. Alright, we're approaching the halfway point. I need to get rid of these zombies quickly before the lights go out. If you're wondering, you can tell when the halfway point is arriving because you can look up and see that window up there is closed. Yep, there's the halfway point. New zombies in sight, so we're going to pull out the grenade, and we're going to wait for the hunter. This is why we don't use the grenade. Throw it at him as he comes out of the room, and I did it again. There we go. I switched back to my assault rifle as the animation was going, and I didn't get it off. Fill up on the grenades and everything. Kill him as he drops from the ceiling. There's like a 50-50 chance he doesn't drop, which means he will be sneaking up behind you later on. So just take a note of that. If he doesn't drop right there when you're in the room, he will be coming up behind you, so watch your back. And yeah, you can put bullets into them as they're coming through the window. It just takes a few shots to actually kill them as they come through the window. And as a general rule, it seems, if they drop to the ground, usually means they're dead. We still have the grenade equipped. There's going to be one more hunter coming. Not yet. We have a little bit of time before he shows up. And there's our parasite friends. Shoot them in the head as they come through the window. They're never a problem. I don't know where you were going. Okay, the hunter's going to be showing up shortly. Very shortly. I think it's when the window reaches the halfway point there, is when he's going to come through. It's going to be this woman, and the hunter will come through in a moment. Yep, there he is. Looked away for a second. Got the grenade off at my feet. Killed him. Not myself somehow. Oh, and another one of you. Putting you on the ground. There's going to be several parasite zombies that come through, and I think he was the last one. He was. Cool, because I was almost out of ammo. If the parasite zombies come in and they're fully formed, shoot them in the body, and they'll fall over, and you can just then shoot their head. And we're going to equip the flashbang. This is why we have the 3 flashbangs. We're going to, instead of having to shoot them, because we might be low on ammo, we're just going to flashbang any of the zombies coming in. Pretty much like as soon as they start, you know, coming out of their stupor, we'll throw another flashbang. And we don't even have to deal with them. And there's the timer. And 1 hour, 10 minutes, that's pretty much what we want to be looking at here. An hour 12 at the most. If you're... An hour 12 can still be done comfortably, I should say. An hour 14 is like the maximum you can go. And at that point, you have to hustle your ass off to finish this in time. And at an hour 14 at this point, finishing up the horde, you will be cutting it extremely close. So if you're at an hour 14 at this point, it may be in your best interest to run the hospital again. It can be done. I've done it. But it's close, and it isn't stressful at that point.
Carlos!
But we can skip that dialogue just to get to the cutscenes faster. And we're going to be back as Jill. Okay, so I'm going to come to the bots first because my inventory's full. Mix those shotgun shells together. My loadout for this is the shotgun, a full stack of shotgun shells, or as close to it as we can get, the knife, and the lockpick. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to grab the handgun rounds and this other handgun here, and throw both of these back in the bots. And I need to real quick change the shortcut on that knife.
Right. Guess I'm not talking too loud.
Handgun ammo there.
Beneath this hut.
Green herb there. We'll get the red herb here. We'll mix things together later. Again, every second in your inventory is a second faster you have to run this. We're gonna come, if you didn't see, we went left out the door to get those Magnum rounds. We are getting the Magnum at this point. 5 minutes to get it and get down into the warehouse. But it saves us time because it's 1 Magnum round per pale head. We're gonna get this green herb here. It's a whole hell of a lot more shotgun shells to take out a pale head. Take her out. I'm gonna reload, and yeah, I took a hit. Oh my god! Stop! I hate them so much. Another green herb. I'm gonna quickly mix one together and use it because I stupidly took a bunch of hits there. And just shotgun all of them. And we're good to move on. I'm gonna go get some more shotgun shells out of the staff room where we found the first hunter. If you were at that like hour 13 mark, maybe don't get the shotgun shells because it does take like a minute of your time to go do this. We're gonna blast his head off, his head, and her head, or her back. I grabbed these shotgun shells because it replaces the ammo I use in the hospital. Okay, it sounded like she wasn't dead, but she wasn't moving, so I don't care. I'm real quickly gonna combine those together because saving space. And there's a hunter coming around the corner, so be prepared. Try to aim for the head as best you can on them. It does kill them quicker. And again, we're gonna come here. We're gonna get more Magnum ammo out of this locker here. There's a red herb, and then unfortunately we do have to deal with those hunters because we're gonna go and get that explosive A powder in there. But luckily, Jill has the ability to dodge, making it a lot easier than Carlos. And we're then going to crawl through that pile of stuff right here. And out the window, and here's our Magnum. Right next to the dead soldier.
Guaranteed to give you a headache.
We're gonna run forward and grab that green herb. And then there's one last item we need to grab in the hospital before we head down into the warehouse. And that is gonna be in Bard's office, is an explosive B powder. I used to not grab this powder, but then I learned that the last crate upstairs is before the boss fight is random. And I need this for fire rounds. Also, I need to mix some stuff together. So, I need that. Because I need to make flame rounds for that fight. And I cannot rely on the crate. And one last hunter here. God damn these people. Okay, I didn't actually take any damage from him. I hate the hunters so much. Like, I hate the buds. Like, that part's just annoying. These guys are legitimately frustrating. Like, the buds I can handle. The hunters, I hate them.
Oh, this must be the way underground.
And here's our explosive B powder, which we're going to combine to make acid rounds. And actually, because I have no more space, I'm going to just combine those 3 green herbs to make a full heal there. I'm going to be picking up one more green herb, and you can see we have more than enough green herbs. We're going to, again, if you need to use them, definitely use them, because you can see we are going to have a stockpile.
How is it no one in the hospital ever noticed all this?
We're going to pull the lift down and run over and grab the green herb off the forklift while it's coming down. And going up. And this is where we're going to do another loadout. My warehouse loadout is going to be the shotgun, the shells, the Magnum, the grenade, shotgun, shells, knife, Magnum, a grenade, and a single green herb. So it's cool, we already picked up that green herb. And I need to get the grenade. That's where we use, this is where we're using that one grenade. We're gonna get this hip pouch, and we're gonna move through. Explosive A powder right there at the end. The camera pulls you to look at Nikolai, but just keep running forward like you would have been. And because it's a video game, of course the elevator doesn't work.
I respect your tenacity, but I'm afraid our games end here.
We're gonna pull this lift even though that palehead fell. We're gonna run away. There's like a 50-50 chance that it either, you know, stays on the ground crawling or gets up and walks around. By the way, we can just back away from it, run around it in a circle, and back to the lift. It can't get on the lift no matter what, so we're gonna be fine as long as we get to the lift. These 2 crates, let's see what's in these. We get hand-in rounds. Okay. Not as useful, but, you know, I'll take it. Make sure the shotgun is equipped as you come down this ladder. The dogs here are unforgiving. They will be attacking you as soon as this little animation's over, so have your hand at the ready to pull the trigger. And you did a shotgun shell.
Dead end. No, wait.
I could probably dodge past him, but again, it's like a 50-50 on whether I get tagged by him or not. And I'm going to go and get the upgrade for the shotgun that's behind the scissor lift, so that's why I'm pulling it down. It just makes the reload quicker, which will make that next boss fight so much easier. And I'm going to put the lift back up. And at this point, I'm going to take a moment to quickly combine this heal together, which is why we took the green herb, and we're going to fix the shotgun. Or finish the shotgun, not fix it. It wasn't broken. And this heal is going to be... The reason I take the green herb is to make that heal, because just in case we get tagged by the zombies coming up here. Which you may be wondering, why I didn't take the grenade launcher. We're not going to be dealing with the gamma. We're just going to run past him. Get the high grade. And you'll see what I mean. We're gonna avoid these zombies and the gamma. We're just gonna get our fuse and get out of here. So we're gonna cut across here, getting the fuse, and running past these zombies, giving them a wide berth. Sometimes they come out a lot quicker if you're too close to them. So you have to dodge them as you come back. But just run straight to the ladder, get on it. They can't attack you while you're on the ladder, so we didn't need to deal with the gamma or the grenade launcher. If you need handgun ammo, there's handgun ammo back there. We're gonna come in here. Shotgun, shotgun. That's not the right item. And 2 Magnum shots on that palehead. I think the extended barrel we're gonna be picking up for the Magnum actually makes it so that it's a 1-hit. So that's the only one I've ever had to use 2 shots on, unless you hit a limb. And gunpowder. I'm gonna just shoot him in the head and grab the fuse and turn him and run. We can outrun him as long as we're at full health. Which is again why we made the heal, so that if we need to be at full health, we can always be at full health. And we're gonna come back out here. The palehead is over to the left, so we're gonna drop down immediately on the right. These zombies start getting up, so we're gonna grenade them. And that'll give us time to put the fuses in. And there we go. And one last thing to grab before we get into the cutscene is the upgrade for the Magnum.
What was he doing in here?
Again, not going to combine it just yet. I really hate the fact that we can't combine items as we pick them up like we could in Resident Evil 2, but it's whatever.
This way.
And just gotta get close enough to the door for Tyrell to actually punch in the code. The fact that Tyrell has like codes to get through these like science lab doors makes me wonder, does like the Umbrella military have like an override code, I assume?
Alright, let's get this done.
Like, can they just access any like area? I don't have to think about it anymore, because unfortunately Tyrell is no longer with us. Rest in peace. You will be missed. We're going to come into the safe room and grab the hydrate powder and the green herb. And we're going to do a new loadout here for the nest. Or nest 2. Not really original in your naming, Umbrella. But our loadout here is going to be the shotgun, the ammo for it, the Magnum, its ammo, and the grenade launcher loaded with acid rounds. So we'll combine that together. Don't need you. Weapons, grenade launcher, right. And I made the explosive round, or the acid round. Yes, I did. I was smart and already did that. And the Magnum ammo. And I'll refill my shotgun ammo. Why not? I had the 10 shotgun rounds. And I'm going to put the mine rounds away. And we're good to keep on moving. I do want to just momentarily change that to there. It's just instinctive for me to go left for the Magnum. And I know I'm going to screw up a part if I don't have it there. So we jump to the vaccine synthesis room. We're going to cut left for this hydrate. And then we'll go to the right to get the override key. And I didn't stop it, but an hour, somewhere between an hour 20 and an hour 22 is when you want to be starting the nest. I paused it here, but starting the nest. An hour 23 is your maximum for the nest, for entering the nest. Right after that cutscene where Tyrell dies, that is an hour 23 is your maximum. Anything longer than that, you're probably not going to finish it in time.
Override.
And I hope I'm not sounding mean when I say that. Like, I'm trying to help you guys. And I've just found that the times I have run it longer than what I'm telling you, I've never finished it in time. And that's why I'm telling you guys that. So I hope I'm not coming across this mean when I say those.
Override complete.
Alright, override key. We're going to shotgun him. We're going to use the Magnum on the pale head there. We're going to come in here real quick, and she needs to die. That one shotgun shell should be good. Did I mess it up? Do I have to grab this first? I usually grab this first and then shotgun her. Hopefully I didn't waste a shell. Let's find out.
I might be able to use this to synthesize the vaccine.
No, okay, cool. And we're gonna come down here and we have pale heads to deal with. One body shot puts them down, one headshot puts them down. If you hit them in the limb, it doesn't put them down. Try your best to hit them in either the head or the body, because we want to save as much Magnum ammo as we can. Which is why I can hear that one following me around, the one that fell from the tube. We're gonna see where that one is when we come back, because sometimes it just goes to the stairs and we don't have to waste the ammo, we can just run by it.
This must be what powers it.
I didn't narrate it, but I did grab acid rounds and load up the grenade launcher with those acid rounds. We're going to need a minimum of 6 acid rounds, which we're at 5 at the moment, so we're going to be picking up 2 B powders to make more. Because acid rounds are really good against the hunters, who are a pain in the ass. And here is our first of the B powders we're going to be picking up. The other one's upstairs. Yeah, because, you know, that's totally not a boss room down there. There's no way there's not going to be any enemies in there. Like, it's just a hallway. It's really obvious. Shotgun. Oh! Magnum on you. You're not dead. Usually that first parasite takes 2, which is why the pale head surprised me. Alright. Combine things together to put things up. And here's where we get the last of our vaccine base that we missed together. And we're going to load up our grenade launcher with a full 6 rounds of acid. Because we should be able to use just those 6 and trash the other 2. Because we're not going to be using the acid for anything else. Wait for him to finish his screeching, otherwise it doesn't hit him. It takes 2 shots to kill them. And then one spawns behind you. And there's all 6 of those shots. And there we go. They're all dead. If you have more shots left in your grenade launcher when you kill all of them, which you really I mean, unless you had to reload and you still have some left, shoot all of them off. You want an empty grenade launcher. We're gonna get the Magnum back out. Let's see where this palehead is. It's on the stairs. Yes, perfect. I can run through. That's why I left that one alive. That one can be anywhere, but it tends to go back to the stairs, and that's why I don't care about using the ammo on it, because I may be able to just run by it. But I do have to remember to be careful and remember that it is still alive and could be anywhere. All right, vaccine base. This puzzle, pretty simple. It's going to be mid, high, low. And now we're just crawling. We are almost done, guys. We have 2 boss fights left, and then we're out of here. Remember, just hold your forward button, whatever it is. For me, it's left stick. If you're on PC, it's probably W. It is not spam the button or push in the stick, it's just hold forward. I don't know why the animation is that way. It's really misleading. And we're going to come up here, and I actually am going to trash these acid rounds real quick so that I can pick up the explosive rounds, reload it, and pick up the flame rounds. And I'm going to start setting up my loadout. There is more stuff I'm going to grab in here, so we're going to take the burst fire handgun that we picked up in the hospital, the shotgun, a full stack of shells, the grenade launcher we've already loaded with the explosive rounds. We're going to take as many explosive rounds as we can, a full stack of flame rounds, the vaccine. Either, we'll see what we have in terms of other rounds. We're either going to take just the full stack of mine rounds or all the mine rounds we have left and a single heal. You need to go here. You can go up here. Combine those. I did say 1 heal, so that's fine. Weapons. I need the burst model. These 2 explosive rounds. We have explosive rounds down here. Mine rounds. I'm going to quickly just take a look and see what's over here. An explosive bee powder, so we're going to get flame rounds. Remember how I said it's unreliable for the bee powder to be there? Well, it was there this time. You can go away. Let's see. Powders. And we're going to make more flame rounds. That's fine. That looks pretty good. I do need more shotgun shells, though. 17, I'm fine with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll make some more. I'm going to go over the limit, but I had an odd number, so that's whatever. And I'm going to take the last of the mine rounds with me. And handgun ammo. Oh! Heh. I didn't take this one extra shotgun shell with me. I have the inventory space, just I made the extra flame rounds.
What in God's name is this place?
And we need to get the flame rounds here. I forgot again. Save point right there. I'm gonna make sure that's overlaid in text. I did forget. You can see how often I rely on save points, because I forget them all the time. But we're going to do pretty much the same thing as the last fight. We're going to use the explosive rounds, then the flame rounds, and we have more than enough flame rounds this time, so we're going to be interchanging the flame rounds and the mine rounds as he starts running. And at this point, reload and keep your distance from him. Again, you can't dodge while reloading. I forgot to say, ideally, yeah. An hour 31, you want to be getting... An hour 30, hour 31, you want to be getting to the top of that elevator in that safe room. So we're on track to finish this in time. It should get us down to one explosive round before he goes down. Nope, we have 2 left. Cool. It's 1 or 2 sometimes. But we're going to make sure we have this so we can hit him, knock him out of that roar, because it's just annoying. I'm going to switch over to the mine rounds, just he's going to start running. And I thought he was going to go up somewhere else, but that's fine. And I'm going to switch back to the flame rounds now. And use them on him until he starts running. Which is right now, so I'm going to switch back to the mine rounds. Oh! That was unfortunate. But it's fine, I dodged him. I have more than enough mine rounds where I can just do that to him. Oh, this attack! I'm going to have to look for that heal. Yeah, the way I play this, I don't care about the zombies that are running around, so I just avoid. Yeah, I need to find that heal.
Hold on.
Which is over in that trash pile over there. Okay, he's gonna start running around. I'm gonna put the mine round over there and grab that first aid spray and use it. Whew. This is what I did for prioritizing ammunition over healing items.
Here comes some more.
But it is okay to limp to the finish line on this one. Gonna switch to that flame round. And I hit the zombie. Oh no! And switching to the mine round.
Got some more incoming.
That put him down. Now I just gotta make sure no zombie grabs me. Whew. That was a little stressful, but I'm not gonna lie. That was stressful. I took a lot more hits than I should have. Really what I should have done there was not take the handgun ammo and take an extra heal. My overconfidence got the best of me. But we're going to go into our last boss fight here. Which actually I'm going to cut over here real quick and grab this heal and use it. And our very last loadout. This is our last loadout, guys. We are almost there. Hour 35:51. About 9 minutes to finish this up. We've got this no problem. Even if you're at an hour 40 minutes at this point, you should be good to finish this. If you're over an hour 40, you've got to make sure you know this last fight really well, because once you finish the fight, it takes a minute to get up the elevator. So you have to be done this fight under an hour 44. I say about a minute, so that's why I'm saying under an hour 44, because I don't have the exact time. But let's deal with here and now. Our final loadout. We're going to take the regular handgun that we've had the entire time. We're going to take as much handgun ammo as we have. We're going to take the Magnum ammo. We're going to craft as much ammo as we can make. And then the rest of our inventory is just going to be healing items. We're going into this a whole lot of overkill. But we don't want to die. So that's fine. So that's why we're doing it. Don't need you, don't need you. I don't need any of that. This stuff can stay. Let's sort back to my weapons. There's the handgun. There's the Magnum. I'm just going to start taking out gunpowder. Actually, gunpowder right here that I forgot about. There we go. Combine these. And ammo down here, we have one mag ammo left. And like I said, the rest of this is going to be healing items. Look at all that. Look at everything we had left. Like I said, if you were using more than me, that's perfectly fine. Look at everything we had left. We had so much. I'm going to make a save here. I'm remembering this time. We made our final save right here. And we're good to go. We're going to start off with the Magnum. We have 15 shots with this Magnum. It's one shot per little pimple thing on Nemesis. That's why we have the Magnum. That's why we try to save as much ammo and high-grade gunpowder as we can. We're going to immediately use this railgun. And here comes little pimple things. And at this point, it's just dodge his attacks. And if you get hit, I mean, you saw how many healing items I have. We're going to be just fine here. And he is down. We are going to have to put him down 3 times. I have not been able to get more than one generator at a time. If you know a way, that's perfectly fine. Go ahead and do it. I haven't figured that out because I can push in the second one over there, but as I finish up, he kills me. He grabs me and squishes me. And there we go. He's popped again. We're going to push in this one. I would just go for, there's no specific order. I just go for whichever one I can see and easily access before he falls. And one last time, we gotta do all that. Okay, he's gonna roar. You do have to wait for them to stop wiggling around there. Oh, he's gonna attack quickly. Well, that was just unfair. Use that heal. That's why we bring him. Oh, come on. Get away from the acid. And he's down, and we still had 3 shots left with this thing. Like I said, we were over-prepared. If he didn't have as much Magnum ammo, man, I can't speak. If he didn't have as much Magnum ammo as I did, that's why we have the pistol as our backup. It's like 3 shots for the pistol to pop a little pimple on him. And we're gonna say goodbye to Nemesis. It's been fun, but it's your time to go.
Come on! Next time!
Ooh, I cut off her one-liner. I like that one-liner. But we're here for S. We finished that up in an hour 39:44. Like I said, as long as you're under an hour 44 at this point, you have S. As long as you're under an hour 44 and you know where you're going. We're just gonna run straight to the exit. And we're just gonna run out the nest area, which they got the same architect as the last nest because this area looks very familiar. No, Siri, I didn't say anything about you. I don't even know what I said that sounded like Siri, but my phone just started like, hey, what can I do for you?
I can still catch him.
And let me just see what we came to. An hour 40:32, so like I said, it's under a minute, just about a minute. And we're gonna skip the cutscene, and we're just gonna pull that trigger. That way we don't have any chance of Nikolai winning and us having to redo that boss fight. And we're gonna skip the cutscenes and the credits and the after credits scene, because there's a lot of cutscenes there. There we go. An hour 40 minutes 35 seconds. I only did it with 3 saves, but I'm editing in where the other 2 saves should be because we did 5. I just forgot to do them. And S rank. Again, not the best time, but it got us S. So I hope you guys were able to follow along. I hope this gets you the S rank. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like. And if you want to see more guides when they come out, please hit the subscribe button. Like I said, I'm going to be doing one shortly for those of you struggling with this one or those who want to get a better time using some shop items, not the infinite weapons. I feel like those are cheating. But with that, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got the S rank and were able to follow along. And I'll see you next time.